Hey there, my name is Starchip and welcome back to another Stacklands video. In this video I will show you how to build an automatic omelette farm. This is its most advanced version, but I will also be showing you versions that you can build in the early game. But first I will explain to you how this works. This is a stove. A stove makes 2 eggs into an omelette every 27 seconds and the chicken will put out 1 egg every 90 seconds. So if you have 1 stove, 6 chickens are perfect for that because this will not get clogged up. This will just be empty all the time because this will be a little bit faster than the eggs. And this way you have a lot of omelettes and you don't have to worry about anything anymore at all. We are also using cranes, so we are putting eggs from here to this place. You don't really need that, but if you don't want to use this, you have to put it something like this. Then the chickens will lay eggs on here immediately. But the problem that this immediately has is if there are no eggs on here, the chickens will not put the eggs on there. And if you have any other egg resource magnet, the chickens will just lay eggs on that thing. So this works in the early game, but eventually you do want to move to a farm that looks like this. And then you need to put those eggs onto the stove. So we use a crane and so we put it a little bit lower than the magnet. So it's still able to target the bottom of this stack, just in case there are 6 eggs on here. So what we use for this build is there are 3 resource magnets. A magnet for the chickens, it can hold up to 29 chickens. There is an egg magnet just to get those eggs. And there is an omelette magnet, which just gathers all the omelettes. And that's basically it. We do use 1 crane and 1 stove, but this is its most advanced version. You can use super glue as well and then put every card on there so they won't be moving around. These are, by the way, the magnet recipe. You make it by having a villager, of course, and a gold bar and a magic dust. So you are only using this in the very late game. This is the recipe for a crane. It uses 1 iron bar, 1 plank, 1 stick, and also 1 magic dust. You can get more chickens if you already have one by having a chicken and putting an egg on there. It will just get another chicken in 120 seconds, which is real nice. But you can also get them from certain packs. And those packs are the reap and sow packs. If you buy 1 pack from here, you have a chance to get a chicken. And once you have 1 chicken, you can of course make more chickens by having more eggs and putting the chickens on there. And last but not least, a stove, and you make it by having a brick, an iron bar, and 1 flint, and putting a villager on there. And this is its most simplest version. You have 2 chickens, they produce 1 egg both each 90 seconds, and a campfire will take, I don't know what's happening here. The mods are being a bit weird, but this will make 1 omelette every 90 seconds. So those 2 chickens will produce 1 omelette every 90 seconds. So you can just put it here and put the eggs which they produce on the campfire, and then you have omelettes. Of course, if you have 4 chickens, you can have like 2 campfires and put 2 eggs every time on each campfire to have 2 omelettes every 90 seconds. However, if you have access to iron bars and you can make the stove, just use that one, put 5 chickens on here and put the eggs on the stove, and that will work just as fine. Almost just as fine as the best version of this thing. And then you can of course upgrade this by turning this into a resource magnet, having an egg magnet here that puts things on the stove automatically by using a crane, and then have an omelette resource magnet so you know where the omelettes will go. This is this slightly simpler version than the best thing, so that's nice. And a campfire you make by having a stick and a flint and putting them together. And to build an animal pen, you need to put 2 planks, 2 wood, an iron bar, and a villager together to get that thing. If you eventually can make resource magnets, you should of course do that, because there can be 29 chickens on there instead of 5, which is real nice. So yeah, that was basically it. This is how you make automatic omelette farms, and this will be really useful just for having enough food and also just to have a lot of money, because you can sell this of course for 5 coins each. So I hope this video was useful to you, and if it was, leave behind a like or something, and I will see you in another one. Bye!